I did my placement at the Sudbury Parole Office. Their mission is the Correctional Service of Canada as part of the criminal justice system and respecting the rule of law contributes to public safety by actively encouraging and assisting offenders to become law-abiding citizens while exercising reasonable, safe, secure, and humane control. Their mandate is governed by the Corrections and Conditional Release Act, a law that outlines our first priority as public safety. They have 4 key activities that they follow. 1. A comprehensive baseline offender intake assessment. 2. Institutional intervention to address individual risk for reoffending, including the delivery of research-based programs. 3. Risk assessment for correctional decision making throughout the sentence to address public safety. And 4. Community supervision. Did you know there are 5 types of conditional releases? 1. Escorted temporary absences. 2. Unescorted temporary absences. 3. Work release. 4. Day parole. And 5. Full parole. The law states that most offenders must be released after 2/3 of their sentence, and this is called statutory release. 85% of CSC employees work within institutions. 42% are correctional officers. 14% are parole officers and program officers, while others include nurses, psychologists, tradespeople, human resources and advisors, financial advisors, and more. While on placement, I was able to sit in on many supervision interviews. I was able to learn how to prepare casework records, supervision interviews, CAT meetings, which is Community Assessment Team meetings. I liaised with community resources. I conducted collateral contacts. I sat in on psychiatric intervention interviews via video conference. I was part of the contingency plan exercise team. I was able to sit on community assessment interviews, preliminary assessment interviews. I was also able to partake in mental health first aid training, along with program referral model training. The majority of supervision interviews we conducted while I was on placement didn't happen at the office. A lot of them happened at the offender's home, their place of work, if need be, community access points such as Country Style or the mall or Tim Hortons. It's easier for the client to open up to their parole officer if they themselves feel comfortable in their environment. I was able to learn from Derek, my supervisor, how comfortable an offender can be when you're not taking notes while they're talking to you. And that's a very valuable skill that you should bring to your placement. This skill helps build strong rapport with clients and with your supervisor. If you can recall information without having to take notes, that's a bonus. I went into this placement feeling like a placement student, but I left feeling like a part of a family.